Hello, welcome to this video. I'm Amanda. We are going to do a chair yoga sequence that will cover the whole entire body. The only thing you're going to need is a chair, hopefully without sides or arms on it. And the other thing that might be quite helpful is a block. So when we sit for chair yoga, we sit well, which means that we sit forward on the chair and we're not leaning back. So there's a little bit of core activation there, not too much. And we're going to start this practice by placing our hands on our thighs, palms facing down. So wriggle and jiggle a little, maybe even move from one buttock to the other. Have a little sway. It's a rainy day here today, and yeah, it's kind of nice. Everything's going green again, so it's beautiful. A little sway from side to side. And then come into a center point, whatever that means for you. Okay, so we're not worrying about what this looks like so much. We're concerned at the moment with how it feels inside. We want it to feel real good. Okay, so clear your throat if you need to. Sit up tall but soften down, and maybe take an inhalation here. And as you exhale, if you'd like to, allow your eyelids to settle down. Let your attention turn inside and scan through the entire physical body to sense into softening and tightness, sense into achy points, maybe points that feel quite good today. Notice what you're noticing what's happening in your mind. Notice how you feel emotionally. So checking in, we're doing an internal weather check. We know it's raining outside, but we want to take ourselves in at the beginning of our practice as a way of checking in on our inner weather. And so now that you've taken that information in, settle into a moment of slow, smooth, easy breathing. Let your breath be continuous. So allow there to be no pauses. Just let the breath be continual and let it be heard only by you. On your exhalation, allow your body to settle down, letting go into the support of the chair. And on your inhalation, become aware of the space that you're in, the world that you're in, this moment that you're in. Atha, yoga, nasa shonam. And so now we come to this practice. Not last week's, not tomorrow's, but we're coming here right now to this practice. And now we're going to join our breath with some movement. So we're going to inhale and start to float our hands up. You can open your eyelids if you like to. And then exhale and float our hands down. Inhale and let your hands float up. We're just simply coordinating breathing with the body moving, exhaling and floating the hands down. And then the next time, inhale your hands all the way up. Reach up to the sky, maybe mobilizing the back of your neck a little bit. Exhale, float your hands down onto your thighs and just let one hand come to rest in the center of your chest. And as you sit for a moment more with your eyes closed, sense into your reason for practice. What is it that you're intending here? Is it to offer your practice to another person? Is it to heal a body part or a relationship? Is it to calm an anxious mind? Is it to ease an overworked body? Let your intention be known to the universe, and then simply lower that hand down from your heart and flutter your eyelids open. So from here, we are going to inhale up onto our ballerina toes. So we're just lifting our heels. And then exhaling, and we're going to lift our toes and take our awareness into our heels. So we're going to rock, inhaling and coming up onto tippy toes, and then exhaling and allowing the heels to drop down. And then one more of those. Inhale up and exhale down. And let your feet stay right where they are. We're going to inhale and open the knees, and then exhale and float the knees closed. So inhale, letting your attention come to the outside edges of your feet. So rolling the inner thighs open, and then exhale. And one more time. Inhale here, open. And then exhale and close. And now pick up your right knee and your left hand and let your right hand hang down. We're going to go for a little march here. So this is going to be our inhalation, and then we're going to exhale. Inhale opposite. So right hand lifts up, left knee. Inhale and exhale, and let that knee come a little closer to your belly so you can feel the belly activating. Exhale down. One more. Inhale and exhale. We'll do a little bit of marching. There you go. Releasing down. And then maybe take your left foot long. So you could, if you want to, bend the left knee. So you do what feels right for you. And we're going to inhale here and then exhale. Do a little forward fold, but we're holding ourselves up a little, getting just a sense of lengthening, a little sense of lengthening through the back of that left leg. Head and neck in line with the spine. And then inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale. It's like a half forward fold. So we're holding ourselves up a little, head and neck in line with the spine. One more. Inhale here. Exhale. Great job. Inhale, plant your left foot down, and now take it over to the left. So see this block? This is going to come in handy now. So we're taking the left foot out to the left, and I'm going to lift my pants up just a little so you can see. I'm going to take this block just behind my foot, okay? So as we exhale, we're going to come onto the block, and we're going to do a little side bend over to the left. And my fingertips are going to rest on the block. So I'm keeping my heart nice and open. And then as I exhale, I'm going to reverse. So this is kind of a variation on reverse warrior. And I'm holding onto the chair somewhere. So it might be under the seat. It might be that bar. So I'm going to get a lot of spaciousness through both side waists. Inhale, tip all the way over onto your block. Let the head and neck be easy. And then exhale and reverse. Inhale, tip over. So this is like a variation of gate pose, Pariyagasana. And then exhale and reverse. So a little bit of a flowing practice. Good. Inhale, reach that left hand all the way up, and then exhale, float it down. And swing, I'll let my flares go down. Swing that left leg back in. And start to circle your hips. So it doesn't matter what way you're going. So we're just going to circle, big circling movements one way, and then go back in the opposite direction. Notice your breathing, notice how your body is feeling. Good. And come to center and then extend through that right leg. So same thing on this side. Make sure you're nice and steady. Make sure you bend that right knee if you need to, or have the leg long. Inhale, we come up nice and tall. Exhale, we do a half forward fold. So head and neck in line with the spine. Inhale, find your way back up. So core is a little active, and then exhale, almost like a robot, aren't we? We're not rounding, we're keeping everything nice and long. Heart, chest, nice and open. Inhale all the way up, and then exhale, forward folding one more time. So we're getting some length through the back of that right leg this time. Inhale, come on up, step that right foot in, grab a hold of your block, and let's go to the other side. So take the right hip open, plant your block down. Let's get rid of that idea of having placement being perfect. Come into a position that feels like it's accessible for your body. That's been one of the things that's held people back from practicing yoga. I've never been the most flexible person. I've never been the strongest person, but yoga makes me feel good, and that's what this is all about. So if you like that idea, maybe you could like this video and subscribe, and yeah, we can build this little tribe together. So let's come down onto this right hand. So on the right block, could be spider fingers, could be on the heel of the hand. You do you. The left arm's going to come over. This is going to be our inhalation. We want to keep the heart nice and open. As we reverse back, we're going to exhale. So reverse warrior, hand can be on the bar, leaning down, or it can be underneath the chair. Inhale. Transition all the way over onto the block, keeping both side waists open. And then exhale and reverse. One more time. Inhale and tip and smile. And then exhale and reverse. Inhale, float that right arm up and then all the way down. And you can leave the block there. And then from here, open left hip and bring it in. Open right hip and bring it in. Open, like you're doing a little dance. Open. One more, each way. Good. Beautiful, and come back to center. So we've gradually worked our way up the body, and now we're going to come to the chest area and the belly area and the spinal column. So we're going to inhale and drag the heel of our hand all the way towards where our body and our thighs meet. And we're opening up the collarbones, opening up the chest and the belly. And then we're going to exhale and float our hands all the way to our knees. And we're going to pull the navel in toward the spine and round the back. So a little different to what we were doing before. Inhale and open up. And then exhale and round. One more. Inhale, open. Opening the chest, opening and broadening through the collarbones, and then exhale and round. Good. Inhale and come to a midway point. So seated nice and tall, head and neck in line with the spine. Drop the chin down into the chest. Inhale, roll your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Opening up through the right side and exhale back in, and then inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, come on back in. One more time each way, really taking care of your neck. Neck and throat is so important. Come back to center on the exhale and inhale, float over to the right. And exhale, come back to center. Inhale, lightly lift your head. Sit up tall. And now take your knees a little wide. So both at the same time. We're going to focus a little bit on the navel here. So this is probably going to be our last little movement before we sit for a moment. And what I'd like you to do is take your attention here to your navel and let your right knee turn in. So you've got both knees heading over to the left. Yeah? Focus is on the navel. We're sitting up nice and tall, but we're remaining relaxed. From here, I don't want you to move your belly much. What I want you to do is mobilize your hips. So we are going to inhale and start picking up that right knee. Keep your focus on your navel. And only move your navel when you need to. And then head a little to the right and let the left knee cave in. Again, focus on your navel. Let your inhale lift the left knee up. Only moving the navel when you really feel that drawing of the left knee over to the left. Let's do one more each way. So awareness on your navel. Inhale, start to lift that right knee. See how my belly button's not moving yet? It's not moving yet. And then it starts to turn. So the hips have mobilized and done the work rather than my spine doing the work. One more over to the left. So inhale, start to lift, navel staying still. And it's only moving when my left hip has done the work. Come back to center, march that out, march that out, march it out. Now let's do one more thing. This is for your shoulders, your arms and your heart energy. So this is a really nice way of wringing out the heart energy. So we're going to take our arms out to the sides, turn your left palm up and turn your right palm back. So down and back. So let your left palm swivel up and back and your right palm goes down and back. And then inhale, everything comes to a center point, and then exhale, try the other side. So right palm up and back, left palm down and back. And you could even move your head a little. So feel like you've got those 8 arms and you're dancing like the goddess, and you might even sway a little side to side. Let yourself kind of be drawn by the movement of your arms. Notice the spiral through both of the arms. Inhale and then exhale through the joints of the shoulders all the way to the fingertips. Inhale, it's getting nice and windy outside now. And we'll do one more. So we're going to wring out. And there's bush turkey in the backyard. Inhale, float both palms up. And then exhale, bring the palms all the way into your heart. Let's finish with a wild goose. This is for Marilyn. Let's float our hands down by the side of the body and let our inhalation float our wings up, our wild goose wings up out to the side, and then exhale and float the hands and the arms down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Expansive, broad, open wings. Exhaling. Really opening up to this moment, these sensations, this practice. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And float the hands down, and this time maybe turn the palms face up. Join the thumb pads to the index finger pads, Chin Mudra, Gyan Mudra. Close your eyes. Spinal column long. body settled to ground. Find the breath and follow it with your awareness. Letting the breath, the intelligence of the breath, do what it knows it needs to do. Whole body softening on the exhale down into support, releasing that which it no longer requires. Inhaling and opening up fully to this moment, completely as it is. Inhale and exhale. One more breath, just like that. And then ever so gently release the mudra from your hands, wriggle your fingers, bring your palms into your heart. Bowing the head and giving great, great thanks for our practice together and for life, for this day of living on this amazing planet. Thank you so much. Namaste. Bush turkey just ran past the door. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you so much for your practice. I hope you have a lovely day. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And welcome back if you've been here before. See you next time. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and follow me on social media. Thanks so much for being here. Bye for now.